tag has officially entered its jack stand phase. It begins. Today we are going to hopefully get in this B18 B1 out of this Integra and swapping it with a B20. Now I don't know how far we're gonna get today, but we are definitely going to do our best to at least get the engine ready and prepped to come out. If you saw my last video, then you would have seen that I screwed up the timing belt on the B20 right here. It's ripped. If it'll focus. Oh, there was a hidden bolt lodge in here, so when I went to go spin the engine over, it obviously just tore the belt. But whatever, we are just going to take the engine out of the Integra and swap the belts while their engine is out, because I was looking everything over yesterday and I kind of realized it's probably just going to be easier to just get the engine out anyway, since it has to come out, rather than try to do the timing belt while it's still in there. So yeah, that's what we're going to be doing today, guys. All right, we got the AC being vacuumed out, or what's left of it. As you can see there, we're just about already empty on both the high and low sides. So we're gonna go ahead and move on to the passenger side here and get this passenger side axle out. We already got the driver's side as also already, and yeah, so far this is going pretty smooth. It is getting very cold very quickly, so I would like to find a good stopping point where we can come back to this tomorrow morning, afternoon-ish, where it'll be hopefully a lot warmer and not wet or rainy. But yeah, we're gonna go ahead and knock that passenger side axle out and go from there. Alright boys, we got both axles out. We got a lot of work done. That was pretty big on the list of things to do for this, to get the engine out. We also did get the AC all drained up. So now, essentially, we just got to start taking everything apart. And yeah, and then come time to whip out the old engine hoist. Right behind my beautiful, not so beautiful S2000. That bad boy back there. Get that engine hoist and then swap the timing belts, because I'm a knucklehead and I ripped the one that's on the B20, unfortunately, but it is what it is. And also while I was down there, I know previously I said it looked like the maintenance had been done for this car, but when I went down there again, I looked, and the girdle or the oil pan area was like really sludged up, like really bad. And it's gonna be hard to tell because we're losing daylight, but even the cam area is like really dark, which indicates that this guy didn't get, it may have missed a few oil changes from time to time. But tomorrow, when the sun comes back, we will begin the rest of the teardown, which I think the only thing left underneath the car to do is the steering linkage. I mean, not the steering linkage, the shift linkage. That's got to get out, which everyone knows the notorious bitch pin, as they call it. But I gotta do that. And as far as underneath, maybe the motor mounts as well, and then the motor, then we can start moving on to the top half of the motor, where we can start unplugging the wires and hoses and drain the coolant and all that stuff. And if you're wondering why I took the front bumper off, it's just so I could mock up the intercooler when it comes time to do that. You don't need to, or at least I don't think you need to remove the bumper to take the engine out, but it was in the way, so decided to just go ahead and take it out anyway. But yeah, I will catch you guys tomorrow. If you're liking the content so far, be sure to like, subscribe, and see you guys tomorrow. And we're back. Today's day 2 of trying to get this B20 in the tag, boosted and in the tag. Now, when I say boosted, I don't plan on pushing actual boost through this engine for at least a few weeks, maybe a week or two, just because I would like to get a shakedown of this B20 before we start actually introducing stress to it. You know, and just because this is also my first time doing an engine swap on one of these, I want to make sure I do it right. And the only way to do that is by driving it every day to and from work. So yeah, we're still gonna have the turbo hanging off of it. We're just gonna be rolling around with an exhaust leak so that we can't build boost. So the more and more I look, the more and more I realize that I will not be able to pull the engine through the top like I originally wanted to. If I wanted to do that, I would have to essentially undo these AC lines and figure out a way to go around all this bracketry here on the body of the car. So in other words, it doesn't look possible. It might be, but not worth the stress. So I'm gonna see what I can do about getting a maybe a cart or something to lay the engine on, and then just raise the car up instead of the engine, so that way we can get it out that way instead. But we're thinking too far ahead. We have a ton of stuff that needs to get undone first. I mean, we basically have a completely assembled Integra right now. So let's get to it. Really quick, y'all, just want to give you guys an update, but before I do, I want to say if you're enjoying the content so far, be sure to hit that subscribe button and like and share the video. As far as the top half of the engine goes, I'm not sure if we can even see, but we've got the top left portion pretty much, from what I can tell, already disconnected and ready to drop on this side. I got the injectors unplugged. Most of the intake manifold piping and whatnot also seems to be done, so I think we just got to move on to the power steering, the AC compressor, this portion of the engine bay, and I think the engine should be ready to drop at that point. You know, if there's any snags, then we'll find out when it comes time to drop the thing. But yeah, guys, everything's looking good so far. And again, if you guys are enjoying the video, please like, subscribe, and share. And let's get back to it. And we're gonna cut it there, guys. We got a ton of progress done on the tech today, but we still have a ton more to go. This B20 is almost in the tag, so join me on day 3 of engine swapping this Integra. That's gonna do it, guys. I hope you guys liked the video. Thanks for watching. Be sure to like, subscribe, and share to your friends if you think they would enjoy it. Peace.